Ah. So remember when, about 3 weeks ago, I said I'd be continuing the event in the next 2 days or so? Well, that was a fucking lie, wasn't it? Welcome again. Hello, Mr. ScruffTuber. Hello, Mr. Beep. How you been? How you been? That's an excellent question, really, cause I have disappeared off the face of the earth again for a while, haven't I? Uh, well, it had good reasons and it had bad reasons. Basically, there was, there were things happening, not good things in the family. So, I had to first take care of a lot of that stuff. Yeah, not things exactly. Oh no, not things. Had to take care of that first, and I really wasn't just in the right headspace for anything stream related at that time. Like, I would have probably had the time to, like, hop onto a stream and yell about cats for another 4 hours, but I'm not sure if I would have managed that myself mentally. And, well, after that, once that was taken care of, I finally started at a new job. So that then started taking up a lot of my time. But hey, silver lining, the bad things are over and solved, and the new job has been treating me fantastically, so fantastically even that I should in fact potentially, I'm probably just going to jinx myself again, potentially should be able to actually finally stream regularly again, somewhat at least. Then again, I also said basically the exact same thing with the same word. You can probably check the VOD, find the last time I said the exact same thing in the exact same wording 16 days ago, and just point and laugh at what I'm saying right now. Also, why am I gesturing wildly? I'm a VTuber. I'm a VTuber. You're not seeing none of the gestures. One chat blocked one May. Don't worry. Here, behold, there. Plenty of runway on your screen now. Aren't you happy? Stop it. Okay, never mind. And with that, we're out of here. So, but yeah, all goes well. I hopefully will be streaming regularly again. Hopefully. If all goes well. I'm probably just going to jinx myself. I did grind my dailies and shit like a good boy. During which several funny things happened. I just remembered because I see him standing here menacingly. So y'all know how I really want a Weld, right? Weld is a sick character, and I want the power of Dad on my side. You stream regular, everything a Honkai Star Rail thing happens. I mean, fair, but that's like 90% because a lot of the Star Rail stuff I want to stream is actually time gated, or I'm just impatient. But true, Star Rail is the surefire way to get my ass back online again, I guess. Star Rail and I guess Genshin as well, although Genshin gets like story relevant stuff less regularly lately. But yeah, basically what happened while I was hoping to get a weld is this fucking thing. No idea how that popped just into my inventory. Because I saw the nihility icon, got so happy, and then then it was just his fucking light cone, and I've never felt this fucking cucked in my life. Not to mention, now I have the 300 pulse thing, hence the constant notification, which means I could get him anytime. But if I pull for him now, I just know that I am never going to get Himiko. And vice versa. If I now press select here and get myself the Himiko I've been craving, I am never going to see I'm never going to see a fucking weld pop up in my teams. Ugh, stumbling over my own words again. It hasn't even been 5 minutes on stream yet. Good old Michael back at it again. Cause like the same bloody thing happened to me on Genshin. I started the game for Jean. It took me about 1.5 years, during which I got her signature weapon and her skin, until I finally had a single copy of Jean. And by the time I finally had her, the meta had moved on so much that it barely made any sense to build her still. Which was, unfortunate, but hey. How about you? Any fun pull stories from your from your end, chat? Feel free to hit me with your funny tales. And yeah, I could put the Litecoin on Paler, I guess. Although I'm not sure how long Paler is even going to stick around, considering I have, you know, Paler. I just have the better Paler. Oh, well, she's Harmony, not Nihility, but she basically does the same thing. At least in my team comps currently. Saving for Kafka in the second half of 1.6. Other than that, yeah, that's fair. Are you also going to get what's the face? Black Swan then? Because Black Swan is obviously going to be like huge new buff for Kafka once he comes out. And also, according to some leaks, apparently there may also be interesting stuff with Nihility characters and what's her name? The Galaxy Ranger lady that looks like the Raiden Shogun. What was her name? Not Arlecchino. Arlecchino was Genshin. I forgot her name. God damn it. You know who I'm talking about. Acheron, thank you. Thank you very much. That was her name. But yeah, apparently she will also have some funny synergies with Nihility characters, which is going to be interesting. I'll pull for her. I mean, we all know that a lot of Star Rail characters have two very convincing arguments as to why you should pull for them. You know, two just incredibly convincing arguments. Anyway, and I'm of course talking about how cute and floppy Pom-Pom's ears are, nothing else. Anyway, last time we got called stupid by some man with a mask and yelled about cats a lot. I was thinking about pulling Sparkle, but I just find Black Swan somewhat cooler. I'm just going to go for both and see what happens. Because Sparkle is also going to be insane for like mono-quantum teams. But yeah, last time we basically left off with Dr. Ratio. And his whole quest, which I wasn't even aware of existed until he suddenly just bursted in, announced himself free, refused to elaborate, and left. Did I pick up my feelings? Yeah, I already did that. And I'm also planning to finish the rest of the creator picking event, because look at these little babies. So, what do we do first, though? Do we first go for some... You know... Let's first get the annoying bastard out of the way. Let's first get the annoying bastard out of the way. And that seems like another bot follow, I'm assuming. Unless it's somebody just lurking. If it's just lurking, hello. If you're a bot, fuck you. But hey, yeah, let's see. Howdy! Oh god, it begins already. Yeah, illust and all. If something has illustration or something like that in the name, it's like 80% bot. Luckily, I did actually find a site that can remove followers of yours on Twitch. So if you don't like having bot followers, you can use that to get rid of them. But hey, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. Maybe they'll say something. I don't know. If you're not a boss, if you're not a bot, communicate with us in human ways. How does one deal with bots? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I feel like it's especially bad for VTubers in a lot of cases. Ignore them. Yeah. I don't know. Is it just me? I'm kind of afraid I will end up one day like just ignoring or being mean toward an actual illustrator who just happens to, you know, do the same things a lot of bots do, and then end up being mean to them just because I mistake them for a bot. That's something I'm afraid of, if I'm honest. Because illustrators are amazing and do amazing work. I don't want to be mean to them, but fuck me, bots are annoying as shit. I also feel like VTubers have it a little worse in terms of bots, actually, just because, you know, illustrators, AI art, illustrators in quotation marks, AI art, all that jazz. VTubers just seem to attract those. I mean, it does, at least some just want to sell art. I got someone promoting their OnlyFans. That is a valid point, yeah. That is a valid point. I guess that's just the two types of bots flowing around. But yeah. We did leave off. I'm not sure where I left off actually, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, also new team comp, by the way. I finally managed to build Taupe. Why, thank you, Numby. Well, that is convenient, isn't it? I would have completely missed that. Thank you, Numby. You was a good little piggy. Yeah, ratio time. Exactly. I don't remember where the quest left off, though. Let me just...
Reuniting under such conditions. Affirmation unpleasant.
What do you mean? Aw. Schoolum doesn't like us anymore.
Don't worry. We're just ticking the boxes.
Oh, right.
You don't really think we suspect you, right?
I remember. Wasn't like a doll of hurters just fucking bonked into their head, and now they're probing our brain for if we have done unspeakable things to the doll lolly. I mean, honestly, and it's a valid point. If there was a case of like children disappearing in my area, I too would first and foremost begin suspecting the Genshin and Star Rail players. Not to mention the VTuber enjoyers. Well, I'm getting cancelled now. Let's sit down on the chair. I'm kidding, of course. Come on now. Look right and left and threats, yeah, basically. But hey, it could be worse. It could be one of those pathetic, disgusting male VTubers. Disgusting. Imagine if they like interacted with our precious Say So Idol. God, I already feel freaking miserable just saying that. Anyway, where were we?
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Were they? I don't fucking remember any of this. Not a related memory. Arlen's investigation, sure.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
I hope the audio is loud enough, by the way. I might have fucked up the settings again during my 16-day break again. Still fucking can't get over that. Ah! Swear to God, I'm fucking cursed at times.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Oh, I forgot they all call him brother. That's cute. Hello, what you doing?
We're walking the dog.
That is a very rude way to refer to your coworkers, Arlen.
We're having a walk.
You get your snow even straight first.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
I mean, considering we're in Star Rail, I don't think there's any way to get any sort of straight stories out of that game, but that is once again a different story.
So I'm the dog?
Yes, you are.
They seem to be hiding something.
Oh, really? Do you think so, Mikola? I think they are that is totally normal and non-suspicious behavior.
Is there something you need?
Blood of my enemies. Which apparently is all Adler. Adler? Adler? How do I pronounce German names if I'm trying to be English here? I don't know.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Adler, yeah, I guess. Like, it's so funny when random German words pop up for me, because I always just want to pronounce them just perfectly German. But on the other hand, I really don't want another Toby Fox Tohu project incident on my hands. Still one of the funniest clips I have ever witnessed, if you know that. Yeah, looks at some. I mean, I butchered all the Sumeru names. That is a different story. I probably did a decent job in Fontaine, though, given I used to learn French. Yeah, I know. Do you guys even know the Toby Fox Tohu project incident? Still one of the funniest fucking videos I have ever witnessed. I don't know why that's so incredibly funny to me. Nope, you do not. Oh boy, let me pull it up for you. Hold on. Hold on.
経験したことですから。僕のベースで輝
Is
い
that
た
it?
ことか。そしてもちろん、ズンさんの東方プロジェクトとか。
There it is. Hold on. Oi, no, so Kiawe is my Oshi. I have the right to do 10 tensions. Hold on. Let me just. How do I? Let's just record. Oh, that's not working. Why aren't you working? OBS, please. All I want to do is share my browser window. Is that so much to ask? Apparently it is. Come now. There it is. Hold on. Like, this is the funniest shit I've ever witnessed. Hold on.
僕の心もインディーゲームをプレイして輝いたことがあります。洞窟物語とか、夢日記とか、そしてもちろん、ズンさんの東方プロジェクトとか。
I don't know why that fucking cracks me up so much. Like, he's just speaking in perfect Japanese, and even like pronouncing the other stuff slightly more Japanese just for the sake of the interview and stuff like that. And then he suddenly hits you with the most American sounding project that you have ever witnessed. I don't know why it's so fucking funny to me, but it is. I'm sorry. Oh well, I'm not really. I'm not funny. I think it's. I'm not funny. I'm not sorry. No Freudian slip. Ah. The Freudian slip. VTuber exposes themselves as not funny. Oh god. Bring in the clips, boys. German comedy. Exactly. Oh god. Should I clip that? No, I don't want to embarrass myself. Clipping embarrassing moments of mine is your job, not mine. I'm supposed to like do clips that paint me in a good and epic light. Catching me with my pants down is your job. Anyway, are you supposed to be walking a dog now?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here. You see,
I noticed. There's only another soft, small, white-haired boy here.
Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Oh damn, he's about to confess?
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Oh, is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Sure then.
Why are you looking for Adler?
Why aren't you looking for
lost
Adler?
Curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Lost Curio. Is that what we were looking for? I don't really remember. Also, my team changed. Oh, right, because they locked this team in last time.
Area is very unstable.
Can just run past them. No! God damn it. It has begun.
Over there. As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Wait, Adler was the fucking child?
Do we still have
I completely forgot that Herta's space station apparently doesn't take offense to child labor for some fucking reason. And thank you for the clip, Meep. I appreciate it, even though I don't, but I do.
Time to make a decision.
I have mixed feeling about stupid clips of.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Tedious.
But yep, over here, Curio got lost in the doll. I remember slowly. Slowly but surely, it's coming back to me. Least sane VTuber, what do you mean? I'm totally... I'm normal and can definitely be trusted with, like, I don't know, sensitive information like your credit card number.
Enemy target
100%. No issues there whatsoever.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Also, least sane VTuber, don't you mean like most sane VTuber for a situation like that?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Oh, another bot, huh? Good lord. We're getting plagued by those recently. I don't know what it is.
Peppy, are you okay?
I don't know what the frick happened. Like, I didn't get any bots for like my first few weeks on Twitch, and suddenly it just began exploding for some reason. Anyway, Poppy. So you're the one that knows the most about Curios.
That's me. What's up?
What's with the sassy lost child?
She wants to ask you something about Curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Hello, small child. How do you do?
So, which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
Like a VTuber. We don't have a body, we just exist in digital space, but we are alive. Oh my god, are we looking for a VTuber? Is that the plot here? Could it be? We're looking for Project Melody? Well, then again, I guess Project Melody probably still has the most body out of some VTubers. I certainly see a lot of her body. Sometimes more than I want. But then again, that's a different story. Anyway, that's all Herta said.
Beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Wababoo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Also, something exists in the.
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying.
Could also be that we're looking for the freaking No Game No Life siblings if we're looking for blank now, apparently.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
So we had to hide, right? Aren't I a good streamer? Other streamers need whole freaking alerts just to be good and hydrate themselves. I do it all on my own. Strong independent streamer who don't need no chat telling them to hydrate. The fuck? Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in conversations as you explore the memories. Using cognition chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
Oh, there's also this. Hers assigned me to find a certain lost cure that has very abstract traits. Oh, sorry. Oh god. Why do I drink stuff that always gives me the burpees? Oh, good lord. It seems that I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she didn't seem to know much about it. Fortunately, Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and someone from the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkle is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station, and Asta must be under considerable pressure. We had a brief chat and she speculated that what Herta is looking for is a rubber boo, but this isn't certain yet. In the end, Hinkle recommended to me to look for Adler. Apparently, he is the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. I went to Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seemed to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose and he seemed to have an epiphany from my words. I think I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before. Huh. Neat. Also, this name keeps reminding me of freaking Heinkel from Helsing for some freaking reason.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Sure then. Explore the related memory, Asta's troubles. Hello Asta, how you doing?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
I'm still on VTuber here. Using cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Sure, why the hell not? The confidence crisis, I guess. Recall more
How's it
missing
going?
memories.
Did you find the information you're after?
Haven't made any progress.
See. Is that what Hinkle and... At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
You seem a little anxious.
Anxious? Me? Is it that obvious? After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
I mean, to be fair, when freaking God comes out of the sky, descends upon your space station to strike you out of the heavens, there is only so much the good Department of Security can do. Really, if it wasn't for the fact that we carry a nuclear bomb inside our torso, things would have probably gone south rather quickly. So, then again, it is understandable that people are a little on edge after the whole situation, I suppose.
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Need any help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and
come
I'll
on.
look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
I'm investigating something to saving all the trading in. Guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that asked them. Oh, so now we can question. Now we can question Arlen.
From the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Because we already know now what Arlen is investigating. Right?
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Or not. Hello.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, It's all good.
That is one of the weirdest ways you could have possibly said that sentence, my man. That was very
Here's
concerning.
the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
This just feels like Sampo at home now.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Oh, that.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Oh. Oh, right. I forgot we have the fortress here. Squillum looks very different here. Was that Squillum? I don't recall. It has been way too long since I
What did Emily
did
say?
those dialogue options. Okay, looks like we don't really have to solve anything, though. We just basically have to follow the hint again, which is fine, I guess. Hello.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Ah, so now we have the same conversation with a different person, so there's new context.
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing.
Yeah, that's
Do you
interesting.
think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
That seems a bit rude.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful.
She's so uncomfortable,
It's
yeah,
about
exactly.
time we had some new recruits.
Also, sorry, smart-looking youngster? Have you looked at Mikela? This woman dives into trash cans during her free time. There is not a singular thought behind the eyes of whatever the hell this is. Not a single brain cell. There are a lot of things. Smart-looking youngsters, zero of those.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive.
Yes, Michael.
Is
I
the
am
Department of Ecology full
Use
of curio
you.
experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight.
fucking excuse you. Look into my eye. Look into my eye. There are thoughts behind this, you see? There are most definitely thoughts here. Not very intelligent ones, but at least there are thoughts. And it's more than Mikela. I can guarantee that. Oh god, now how do I reset my model? Never mind. Oh god, my hubris. Why am I rotated? There we go. Get rotated, idiot. There. There we go. That's noodle soup, not thoughts. Excuse you. This is a beautiful golden eye that sees through, I don't know, divine truth, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Haven't figured out my own lore that deeply yet, but that is a different story.
However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Oh, do we have a Heliobus on our hands?
Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Recall once more the content of your conversation with
The
Arlen. Recall once
disappearances
more the
Asta
content of your
mentioned are
conversation
likely
with
related
Adler.
to Arlen's investigations too. The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired.
My bet is, I guess, Heliobus? I think so, at least, which I guess is very fitting considering we currently have Hoo-Hoo running about.
I figured
Hi,
you'd come
Alan.
to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About
Just when I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Researcher's disappearance, I guess.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate.
About the researcher's disappearances?
How did you know?
I know
I
everything.
see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this.
Okay, yeah, 100%
The words
Heliobus.
they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Oh shit, it's Fire Force! Spontaneous human combustion! Let's fucking go! Arlen's about to fall over and lose like 80% of his clothes for some fucking reason. I love the show, but that aspect is fucking weird. Hello, child. Are you about to combust?
Apology head?
Curb your tail, please. No, please.
She's not.
Cognizant channel. And Alliance.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
My bet is still on Heliobus.
That's right. They're
Called it.
Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
Wait, that means like a Heliobus already consumed several researchers here. Which is concerning.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth.
Does that mean Hertha puppet got taken over by a Heliobus?
Just in case. I need
That
to
would
go
be
over it from the
interesting.
start, starting with the conversation I had with Hertha.
Although it would also mean having to beat the piss out of a child, which I probably would not like too much. Hello, Hertha.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
And
I think she mentioned something. If only there were some.
energy life form. We call more missing memories.
Again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Are you sure about that?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Oh. Oh my god, they actually really call it spontaneous human combustion. Fire Force reference, let's go!
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
Oh, you you fucking bastard.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
I mean, Asta. She literally was part of the story, wasn't she?
She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Oh, that.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
I mean, guilty until proven innocent is kind of fucked up.
She specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Speaking of guilty until proven innocent, apparently we're just straight up playing Ace Attorney now. We even have a court record and a freaking objection button. What? Are you serious? What's it with Huyo and playing Ace Attorney of all things lately? First we had the whole business in Fontaine, and now we also have it here in Star Rail. What the fuck is happening? But sure, I guess.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless...
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Even got some SCP references in Golden Gears. Fair. And they do be weeps. Yeah, they are weeps. Aren't we all?
With Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people.
Excuse you? Am I supposed to defend myself or not, you bastard?
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specific, and the assignment involves a curio that...
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Are you calling me uncreative?
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
Oh, wait, sure, you son of a whore.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio.
Spontaneous human combustion.
It's hard for me to imagine she would...
I doubt Herta is in...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she... And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
But I know what it wants us to present, but I'm unsure about like where.
An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio.
I guess this one?
Now.
That's enough for Herta's collection.
Oh.
An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet,
okay, that didn't work.
Out one nameless...
I remember now.
That's enough for Herta's collection. An endless trove of...
No, it does make sense, because she would single out the singular curio.
Out one nameless ordinary curio.
She would single out one curio because she would suspect that the crisis is like it has something to do with it, right?
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the genius.
Oh, I did mention that. I'm
I
stupid.
would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It
Okay,
holds some
I just
special
have to
meaning to Herta.
reading comprehension skills of a 4-year-old, I guess.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Yeah, because it's... Because it's a secret mission.
That's enough. However,
Come on!
she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I get better score on exam. I'm gonna shut up now.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has
Yeah,
been
okay.
very distrustful of
Right
entire
answer, wrong
management
place.
ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains
Fucking
why Lady
speed
Asta
lions.
approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia
Hold on.
Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position.
There we go. Now to the thread.
They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
Perfect. Now we're really playing Ace Attorney here.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
If you can even hear it. If you don't hear this would now be very embarrassing for me. Okay. Yes, you're hearing it.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Objection! Spontaneous human combustion is currently a thing.
If I recall correctly, Asta said one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't
No,
know the
I'm
location
not
of the
close to
puppet.
music.
Can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that. But then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he
Okay,
was
no,
investigating the disappearances.
I'm sorry, it did make too much sense to pull that one out. Can't tell me I'm wrong. Oh.
The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Booyah! Not guilty!
These two
Cue the
incidents were
confetti.
caused by the same person, and the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Beep beep. New message. She's here, she's here, she's here. Ooh, the big shot. Oh my god.
Harrider Newsflash.
What?
This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Whole cutscene?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies
What the shit?
abandon the world. They give no thought to the masses.
Satan?
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds.
Why is there Satan?
Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Huh? The shit. Why is Satan here now? Also, I guess Annihilation Gang, wasn't that like the little piss babies that claim to be followers of the destruction, even though even Nanook themselves can't stand them.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed.
Oh.
His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Isn't that the guys that Kafka exploded during one of her trailers, I think? Wasn't the one where they all had fancy suits? And also Duke Inferno, isn't that the follow-up attack artifact set? Huh, the lore is coming together.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
Interesting, we're getting like a new antagonist group teased, I guess.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames.
Oh, that's what happened in the trailer.
Has grown by the day ever since.
Oh.
Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
It's all coming together. No, that doesn't seem like a coincidence. That seemed like Star Rail actually planned out their lore. Interesting. Ifrit. It's Ifrit. I mean, Ifrit. How would you? How would you pronounce it? It's supposed to be Arabic. I know it's a term for like a djinn, but I heard several pronunciations of that one so far.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything.
Oh, you bastard.
The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
I like how Dr. Ratio just constantly manages to sneak in those little comments that make him so delightfully unlikable. I don't. He's the kind of character that I'd love to hate. Much like Sampo, really.
Video will soon circulate, and this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
Ominous. Ifrit is probably a bad Latinization, but Wikipedia tokens Ifrit is the right term, yeah. Interesting.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Alright, whose ass we're kicking with a baseball bat? Me though? Why me? You are
You
mean
have
to
a
me.
superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Will do. But not because he told me to. I'm doing this for Asta. Get Arlen's assistance. At least we're out of memories now, which means we can move about freely again. Oh, right, I completely forgot to clear out the station. I was scared to run into like story triggers, but I guess considering we had to deliberately move into the story trigger.
Mode activated.
That now seems like a rather stupid fear, though, doesn't it? Then again, if you're expecting intelligence from me, you're in the wrong fucking stream, buddy. But that's another story. Hello, Peppy. Hello, hello, slightly larger Peppy.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Don't be mean to Arlen, you bastard.
Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Oh, look at you. Actually admitting you don't know something. Hello, been a while. As usual, one pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you, 20% interest for every 5 trades you get. You give me one more pick. Oh god, I forgot this creepy fucking bitch exists in the game. I don't like this. So very like you. Now that's settled. Go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward missing research list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. The disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the high-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out with hanging out with them. You're sure enlightened. You seem to be pretty enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Well, great, and we'll now have to take creepy pictures of Himiko.
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
Take me to your leader.
He disappeared too.
That's inconvenient.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
Oh my god, they burned the child.
But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
Oh my god, they actually set a child on
The
fire.
last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Mother of God.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
Worse, they made him an adult. Oh god. They changed his model.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
I think not.
We
Okay.
need to investigate this.
Hi Donhung, I need your help. About Duke Inferno. Oh, right, because he's the databank guy. From the Annihilation Gang, it's best not to get involved with him. Space Station is in trouble. Space Station went with some trouble and has something to do with him. I will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Thank you, Oni-chan. Now, try to get some evidence out of when chilling. I mean, we can do that, or we can prepare creepy pictures of Himiko for the one fucking stalker lady. Glorious. Taking Himiko to the casting couch. Anyway, hello.
Jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That is the dramatic thing to suddenly blurt out into random passerbys. What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
I find it weird enough that there are kids in the space station researching things in the first place.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
Like, imagine you go to Harvard and there's like 5-year-old Timmy there about to drop his thesis on, I don't know, what's the nuclear fusion. First thing that came to mind that sounds intelligent.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
You know they are. They are? I don't recall that. I paid very little attention to the side quests they were involved in, if I'm honest. And even if I did, that has been a while ago. Apparently Herta can make you a kid if you want? Huh. Don't ever use that combination of words ever again in my chat.
Phrase.
Good lord. Where are we here? Hololive? I mean, anyway, we'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Oh god, no. No, she wants creepy pictures. Hello? Got anything? Yep, but it's not what you expect. Go on. Those victims and the interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they all have posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web. Have a large number of supporters. What the fuck? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably it's the truth. Thanks?
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
So they basically just posted like fucking death threats to her and shit on the dark web. What the fuck,
researchers
man?
who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
Oh. With the Heliobi and the way Asta behaved in the trailer, I now have a bad idea. What if like freaking Asta got possessed by a Heliobus and the Heliobus just started setting Asta's enemies on fire? I don't like that thesis because Asta would feel incredibly guilty about that.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, of course. Just
It's
throwing
time
my
to go
thesis
back
out
and
into the
chat
wild.
with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
We will learn if it's right or wrong soon enough. Burn the heretics. Burn those fools who don't believe in Kuru supremacy. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of the Torah are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that the miscreants materialized from the Inferno. And the messages left me. For goodness sake, game, please slow down a little. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There's not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye: burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants. Shifting between phases? That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. Enough. That's enough. Thank you. That's good. Thank you once again, Oni-chan. Clue phrase, clue booklet, clue dimension facing flame. I'm about to go into another round of Ace Attorney with Dr. Ratio or something. Because I'd be down, although I would have to pull out I'd have to pull out the pursuit theme again. Hello, Screwlum.
You're back.
Hello.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
You've been monitoring the dark web, you say? Have you been doing that a lot recently? Seen any messages you didn't like? Set any people on fire? You are a fire character after all.
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
Aw, like, wouldn't it be funny if Dr. Ratio just suddenly dropped an F-bomb out of nowhere? Like, huh? Like, nobody else ever dropped the F-bomb, but like, Dr. Ratio just is less than promising, or to use a similar phrase, we're fucked. Like, huh? Hold on a second.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance.
Oh shit.
He must have come across some vital information.
There we go, we're back in it again.
The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. The next angle,
The link between the 3 is...
First, Adler's
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's The next angle is what the victims have
that one
in
makes the
common.
most sense.
Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Oh, face. Yeah, he was talking about face. That much for sure. Okay, no, we don't have
Last
that
is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
That one, right?
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Yeah, because you keep whispering about face. But now the one we need is gone, excuse you? Oh, come on. Would be the obvious answer, right?
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions. The kindling of this unique... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
What does the game want from... honestly, like, the answer is always pretty obvious with these kinds of games, but the bigger difficulty usually comes from trying to figure out which evidence the game wants you to prevent when. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. This booklet describes a
that just gets us scolded from Dr. Ratio.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Let's try some out.
I fear that this is the truth.
Because I genuinely just don't know what it wants us to present. Apparently that one. Sure.
When Schurling said, Adler
yeah, but you didn't give me the option to present that piece of evidence.
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis.
Oh, well.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
That's kind of terrifying though, isn't it?
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
And they joined the Annihilation Gang?
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
Because they are so deeply against management, so they would have some knowledge about the space station, but not necessarily wanted to stay in one piece, if that makes sense.
Consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth, and the next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Well, at the very least, Asta probably didn't set people on fire.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
What? Huh? What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, you know that stuff even the security department isn't aware of. Just got the file from next door. It sounds so fetched, but on the off chance it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of the centers. Well, that's what I was afraid people were gonna jump to now. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If it's really the case, doesn't this mean this group chat is in grave danger? Oh no!
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
Silas, is this you? What's all the talk of sparks suddenly? To incite rebellions.
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Oh shit, so it was Asta!
Huh? What is it?
Asta, no! Welp!
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
Her life was not in danger, she was on fire, man!
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
What the... You know, confines of the space station could also mean something like, I don't know, garbage disposal decompression system. Which would not only be horribly unhygienic, also probably very, very deadly. So being on the space station doesn't necessarily constitute a safe, Squirrelum. Just because you're a metal man who can probably survive most things the station may throw at you, doesn't mean that our soft, squishy flesh bodies have the same capabilities.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
Then again, I doubt that Star Rail would kill character in what is essentially an interlude quest. Even though it would be wild. And also, if it had happened, I doubt I would have been able to avoid spoilers for close to 20 days.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
Say that name again and you will get banned. We don't talk about her here. We don't talk about her. Anyway.
Try then if you must.
Nothing bad happened on the Chenzhou Lofu, you hear me? Nothing bad happened.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
We don't talk about Redacted, exactly.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the Curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Team must include Dr. Ratio. Oh, that's neat. Sure, why not? Let's go with... feeling clever. Oh, no. Ratio also has a lot of follow-up attacks, right? So we can go... Ratio, Topaz. Just throw in a hoo-hoo for survival. And... one May, because it's 1 May. And you can always use a 1 May. Topaz and 1 and needs debuffs. Fair? Fair. Although the team doesn't really have a lot of debuff. I guess...
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Does the freaking extra break status count as a debuff? You have it. What do I have free? What are you referring to? Sorry, chat is always a bit behind, so it's sometimes one ratio, one topus, one multiplied. Oh! So the status from topus also counts as a debuff? Huh, that's interesting. What the shit is that?
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates with you transported to somewhere unexpected. Think so, you can check in battle. Fair enough, I will do that. Folded space that the space station uses to counter escape curios. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. Also, I like the idea that he just smacks you with a giant book. Touch the firewall.
It's still in the space station. Like Sulam said, it cannot escape from here.
So it is a lot like a Heliobus, but not entirely.
Hunt it to the death.
And this is why this man is a hunt character, I suppose. Also, doesn't he?
For the theater of the mediocre.
Yeah, he summoned statues of himself flexing. What a fucking nerd. Jesus fucking Christ, this man is so silly, I love it.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to throw chalk at your ass.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Yeah, aren't you proud of yourself? Behold! Statue! That is so dumb. Why does he do that? I love it. Huh. Apparently proof of step does count as a debuff. So we can yeet the pig. So what does he do? He smacks people with a book. Deals imaginary damage to a single enemy. Wait, what's the percentage here? Why are there percentages above their heads? Is it how likely he is to do a follow-up attack on them or something like that? Hold on. How do I check his ability somehow? Thinks we can check in battle of doing a follow-up of the using skill. Hold on. Doesn't say anything about showing the... Using his skill, the ratio has a 40% chance of launching or follow-up attacking against the target for one time. Each debuff fixed length increases by 20%. Target enemy is defeated before the follow-up attack will be directed as a single random enemy instead. And he has 1 debuff, so he's at 20. He has 2 debuffs, so he's at 80. And he has 1 debuff, so he's at 20. Which... Oh, right, mitosis. That's a buff, not a debuff. Ah! Interesting, actually. Oh, he didn't attack us. Does that also mean that he can do several follow-up attacks at once, or can he just trigger a single one?
Mediocre.
Definitely interesting though. I know I'm not playing optimally, I actually want to see his follow-up attack currently. There it is! He just yeets a piece of fucking chalk at a motherfucker. One at a time, sadly. Yeah, it does make sense. Otherwise it would be a little bit too much of an R&D fest, I suppose.
For the theater of mediocre.
It rings a school bell. Yeah.
I'm asking questions.
Oh, look, and he just, he really just fucking walks up to you and smacks you with a book like fucking Professor Snape from Harry Potter. What is wrong with this man?
Existence is unity. Let the valuation begin. Go Nappy!
Then again, what is wrong with this man? He asks, throwing a pig. Go piggy, fly!
Mediocre.
And of course, when he's attacked, he just calls the enemy mid. He really is Dr. L plus ratio.
0 points.
I can do this! Eternal.
Oh goddammit.
Easy, Numby. Go
They have begun to spread. Boom. Boom. And boom. And we just hit this motherfucker with a book and it's over. Whee! We have you cornered! Again!
This has nothing to do with you.
You just literally kidnapped my wife!
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Give me back my Austin. Maybe we can talk. Smack. We also have this now. Hold on.
Let the valuation begin.
Okay, so yeah, he's very much also single target. Because this basically just marks people for a follow-up attack.
Got the defense. Answer me.
Perfect. The fact that during his ult he basically just gives you an L and he's Dr. Ratio. Like, good lord, these dogs can just keep widening themselves, don't they? I think I'm on the wrong floor, yep. Need to get down somehow. Where do you lead me? Not where I need to be. There you are. Hello, you bastard.
What is your goal?
Get my wife back.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Smack. Smack. just another bug man. Bum 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 bum, Mr. Bugman. Bug me a man. Bug. Hello.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
Wasn't he a drama queen?
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Well. Oh, good lord. That is a lot of things.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
All will be swept away by
Well
the
then.
wind.
It's also interesting that he just summoned enemies from all over the place. I don't think we ever saw, like, the combination of just a random dog, then people from Belobog, and also the freaking Antimatter Legion guys. That's actually interesting. And the villain diagonals to stall, basically. Smart anime villain. Impossible. No, that doesn't exist. Only in rumors. Alrighty then, time to kick some ass, I suppose. Shouldn't be too difficult, even if my team comp is a little slightly scuffed, but hey. Scuffed! He said the thing! Okay. Part of his name, oh my god!
0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Now the bonk, we hit the man with the pillar and he's gone.
Enjoying yourself? Eternal.
Easy, Numby.
Like the thing with Topaz and Numby is just the battle basically just plays itself.
Steady. Some value. Let the valuation begin.
Pew.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
And how convenient that all the miscreants we're encountering are enemies we have met before, so the devs didn't need to come up with anything new.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
Oh damn, we just deleted that wave.
Preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Oh, don't you worry. Keeping my eyes on Lady Asta is my expertise. I mean,
There's more to life.
I'm not simping. What are you talking about? But yeah, Asta is actually just like in terms of war character, she's probably one of my favorites in the entire game.
The measure of truth and falsehood.
Especially her whole dynamic with Arlen is just way too cute. On letting to make a restraining order. I mean, Not like something as insignificant as a restraining order will keep me from Asta. Okay, no, this is starting to get bad. Let's not go there, shall we? No, but like, just the whole interactions with like Arlen and Peppy are just way too adorable. Oh. Plop. Oh, the way we caught her. We got her wife back. And the second Arlen hears about the story, he's going to have a fucking heart attack. Like, what the fuck do you mean, Lady Asta was kidnapped by a fire while I wasn't looking? Boy's gonna have a freaking meltdown. Speaking of, how is Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were
thank
chasing
God.
the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How'd you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Oh.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like you didn't do much? Why were you part of the quest, Schoolum? Oh, you must understand. I'm an upcoming and very beloved character. They must tease me to increase sales.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Have you heard? Lead research Asta was attacked too. The Duke Inferno, devious, conniving. Psyops and the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily, maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. That line of thought does have some merit, does it? Enough already, this is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors. True that. Speaking of which, where's that very first rebel rouser which know it? Oh right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. Oh, the guy left the group without making any noise. We have solved the Discord drama. Or did we? The fuck? Oh!
I've been waiting.
The fuck?
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Wait, what is going on now?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Wait.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far
Oh,
more naturally than
shit.
belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
So Dr. Ratio just was after the flame the entire time, I guess?
For curiosity's sake, affirmation. I made the same decision as you.
They both
to
were.
accompany
Those
and
bastards.
observe.
Asta almost died.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, Aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the Phase Flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
Oh, he got beef with the Genius Society, don't he?
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space
He's
station
so
is
mean.
just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
Although, like, I'm just saying, Dr. Ratio would have the time of his life on Twitter. Oh well, whatever. the absolute not time of his life. This man would, like, post 3 whole days worth of freaking Twitter threads, like, taking down everything, the L+ ratio everywhere.
I am only laying out my questions.
You will get a heart attack, exactly.
They'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
Couple of pieces of 70 pages for any one tweet, yeah, exactly. This man would adore community nodes. He would have the time of his life with those freaking things.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Left a flame to school him. Tell him Earth is flat and he will drag you to the spaceship to check for yourself and kick you out and return home. Also, Dr. Wager has become a visitor to the Express. Huh. Neat. Divino Verso. An achievement, apparently. Resolve the new Quaisen Herter space station. Finish the Trailblaze Continuance Crown of the Mundane and Divine. So he really just came onto the station, called everybody there mid, refused to elaborate, and left. Man! Now I'm supposed to get him for free. I'm not even sure if I want him anymore. He's mean. Heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I'm into her safety. Hurt her, please. What's to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm married to. Well, at least Herta knows. Shame we haven't found the face flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as one may owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Who's that? Eh? Eh? Mid as he may consider us, we don't even know who the fuck this man is. Sure, I guess. That was a fun little story. If only I had managed to actually finish it in one go, so it would have been a little less confusing for me. But hey. Now, we do still have one thing I would like to wrap up. And it includes me screaming about little baby men! Not a whole lot else. Hello, look at how squishy and wobbly they are. I missed you too, babies. Never thought I'd meet someone with the exact same temper as me. Oh, don't worry. You'll make plenty of friends, you little one. How convenient the quest left us right here too. Also did... Hold on. Nambi falls on his fucking little squishy face. How cute is that? I never noticed it before. Oh wait, you're missing a friend, aren't you? Oh no, he's... I couldn't even see you because you're as grey as the little trash. Oh, which does remind me. Hold on a moment. I have something very special prepared. Hold on. Because... You know how Ruin May likes a little cat creatures a lot more?
Hi.
Well...
Speaking.
What?
Hi. How? Jidola. Sure thing.
Topus, please don't interrupt me while I'm trying to be dramatic. Anyway, so Ruin May likes cat creatures, right? So, basically what I'm saying is, me be like...
Hi, this is Toga speaking. Yopsoyo? Hi.
What's up, motherfucker? I'm a cat now!
Sure thing.
PNG tuber Michael is born! Let's fucking go! I am become cat, including a shit ton of green screen shit. Glorious. Well, yeah, this shall be now the look I have. Oh god, this is not how it's supposed to look. There we go. I would have loved to make myself a little bit more squishy, but my editing skills are, as you can very clearly see, slightly limited. Finish the stream. What do you mean? This is my new model. I ain't changing back. Do you have any idea how much trouble it was for me alone to like make my mouth open when I speak? This took some effort, I tell ya. No wobbly, yeah, I'm sadly not wobbly because I couldn't for the death of me manage to figure out how the hell I would even manage to do that, but hey, you can at least imagine my squishiness. Anyway, hello little robot. Hold on, let me just position myself nicely. There we go. Perfect. What should I say? Perfect. There, now I know. Finally, the true Michael form revealed. Finally, my proper Live 2D model has been unveiled. Anyway, dear Mikula, Peppy has arrived at the designated zone. The zone has been sealed off. Do we enter? Let's go. No, the Iona puns now. Oh, I'm about to drop so many puns. If I had any. Right, we had the little Peppy quest. Where did we leave off the event? I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. Research reward, limited time reward. I think we still need... Weren't we just at a stage where we basically just need to combine... Where we need to breed new cats? Which I suppose now is some action I can also get involved in. Hold on. Do we have any left we need to do? Research a handbook. Nope. Unlock main mission quitter pick to unlock. Quitter pick. Do we need to clear all stages to proceed? Stream is gonna get so FBI'd, yeah. I mean... Maybe I should at this point just let the VOD disappear into the abyss or something. And yeah, it looks like we need to actually finish all the stages of the little... Peppy side quest. Oh well. Time to go. Control Peppy. Find Rune May creation. Okay, just the same thing as before. Why do I even need to pick a team? And it's gonna be Peppy all quest. Woof woof. Why'd you yell for me? The puppy nudges your hand with its fluffed head. You instinctively press the beacon button on its back. There's more than one joy filtration set lost. As for the other set's whereabouts, I have found a clue. Peppy and Mikkel are the world's best detective duo. You shall help Peppy. White. The puppy's sloppy tongue licks your hand, but seeing that you're unmoved, bites down on your glove and refuses to let go. Fine, I'll play along. Peppy flashes a splendid smile at you. Let us go. Borg. Whee! Off they go. I love the little walk cycle of Peppy. Just hang. He even does make the noises. Oh no, baby! Help! No! Stay away from the baby creature! Alright then, they try to hurt the baby and now we must hurt them in turn. I do like this team a lot actually. Like it's a very good balance of survival and damage. Because nothing is going to get through Clara anytime soon. And if something tries, they're going to get murdered and just make Topper stronger again. Thank you for saving me. Aw, don't worry. What was taken should be returned now. You mean that strange can? Oh, you guys are talking about that dusty grey can of mine. I've seen it before, but I didn't steal it. I don't even have the right to touch it. What does you don't even have the right to touch it mean? It was the butler. The butler? I saw it playing with that can. It was fiercely protective of it too, and it wouldn't even let me glance at it. That guy's a big fat liar. It said that it was Ruan May's assistant. That Ruan May dispatched it here to manage everyone. Oh, it's so cute how these little guys are still absolutely obsessed with anime. Like, I just look at these little guys and they just hold on. It just makes me think of this audio clip again. That is very quiet for some reason. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn up the audio of the thingy a bit. But basically, they are always like... Never mind, the audio quality on that video is just horrendous. And you guys already know what I'm talking about. You know, I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. Time to eat, enjoy the critters. I will, thank you. But yeah, basically these little guys just make me constantly imagine that this is probably the only thought going through their head most of the time. My buddies and I were banished here because we doubted it. Such a shame everyone else believed it lies. Oh good lord, we're getting into critter politics now. We'd have to find the butler and retrieve the curio. You're looking for it? That's gonna be hard. I'm afraid it controls access to and from that room. It won't let you in. What do you know about the butler? That's all I know, but my buddies have also interacted with it. It's a pity we all got scattered. Or you could look for them. They might know something. And they're gone. Little baby man. And yeah, I am a little sad I couldn't get my model to squish, but hey. We have to make do, I guess. Hold on a sec. Oh, come on. All that way for nothing? Because we do have the side mission of finding, like, the other critter, right? So I thought maybe they would be at the end of the suspiciously optional long hallway. Oh, no, of course. We're just gonna go for Peppy mode again. The access control